New York City's first and only Ebola case successfully treated. Dr. Spencer is Ebola-free, and New York City is Ebola-free.
It's official. Today is VE Day. That's Victory Over Ebola Day, at least here in the U.S. Dr. Craig Spencer, the New York physician who contracted the virus while treating patients in the heart of the ongoing dire epidemic in West Africa, has been released from the hospital. And Casey Hickox, the nurse who doesn't have Ebola and never did, who was detained against her will in New Jersey, who later defied authorities in Maine by going on that bike ride, well, she has ended her 21-day period of self-monitoring. So America is now officially Ebola-free. That makes Ron Klain, America's Ebola czar, the world's most effective czar since Peter the Great. Public health experts said all along Ebola would very likely be contained in the U.S. And you know, I think that's why all the commentators and pundits were so calm and rational about Ebola instead of panicking or trying to score political points.
Let's get right to that Fox News alert. Ebola is in America.
Breaking tonight with Ebola scares popping up across the country.
Ebola. What a mess.
All flights from West Africa should immediately be discontinued to the USA.
Why not? Just as a precaution till we get things under control. Seal off the border.
ISIS terrorists now reportedly urging supporters to use a new weapon to kill us Westerners, Ebola.
Meanwhile, we have a border that is so porous, Ebola or ISIS or Ebola on the backs of ISIS could come through our border.
Should pets who have been exposed to the Ebola virus be euthanized?
Yes.
Or
there are now doctors who are saying we're not so sure that it can't be, in some senses, transmitted by airborne.
I'm not sure that's true.
Clearly, this doctor wasn't taking this seriously enough.
He's still out there bowling and taking taxis and not self-quarantining.
Rich, I'm going to start with you because you said this is President Obama's Katrina moment.
Is the Ebola crisis President Obama's Katrina?
So that's where we are. Many people frightened and angry that Ebola may spread throughout the USA.
What's that? You're saying that because you don't want people to panic? You don't want us to panic. How about I don't want us to die?
Well done, everyone. Take a bow. I am so glad all of us, everyone, collectively, kept our cool.